Hello, welcome all. Welcome Sammy and welcome Cubby. Sorry for the delays. I'm still fumbling with the Twitch, YouTube, dual stream stuff. And I don't know if anybody's ever going to use the YouTube side to this, but it at least now is an option. And it gets me automatic watch save. So that's debatably useful. But today I'm going to continue Conker's Bad Fur Day, where previously I got a gun. Oh, do not look at the forbidden UI. Okay, good to hear that the YouTube stream might be useful to somebody. Why is the game on the list? My Nintendo 64 is acting weirdly. Okay, there we go. And did I need extra, like a driver for this, for my controller to work? We'll see soon. Also, this is the first time I'm running Nintendo 64 on YouTube simultaneously. So, if there are any rendering problems on the stream, it might be because of that. Because it's a little heavier than what I tested yesterday. It seems fine to me, and I'm getting no warnings. Yeah, every Nintendo 64 kit remembers the combine the shaders.
Yeah, that's better. You can get it.
Appreciating.
Marvelous.
But was there a cat sound effect, or is there a cat outside my window? Did you hear a cat just now? Yeah, like you can really infer some deep hidden meanings from the intro. But I read that Rare actually didn't have any major problems with Nintendo. It was more that Microsoft just paid so much that they couldn't say no. But who knows? Yeah, I do need the driver. Nintendo 64 is so complicated. Wait, where is it? DS4 window should be it. But it's not finding anything. Yeah, and still rumble back after this. So much work. Shit, where is it? Still more delays and technical problems. Like, I haven't removed it. At least, I don't think I have any reason to remove it from my computer. No, I don't want to do a Bing search on it. Okay, I need to try a heavier search. Or I could just reassign the keys, which might be fast at this point. I used to play this when I started with my Xbox 360 controller, but that finally started giving out. And I blame the Ubisoft quadruple A game, Skull and Bones, for it. Because I tested the free test of that out of morbid curiosity with my cousin, and my Xbox 360 controller has been working for like 15 years. Just shut down during it. Yeah, I think I need to reassign the keys. This isn't going anywhere. Input settings. Yeah, it was way too many A's for that old controller. Okay, everything here seems to be like somewhat in an order. Oh, but whereas Xbox 360 controller calls the right stick X rotation, it's called the Z rotation on PlayStation 5 controller. Okay, and then start and the trigger. Okay, it should be working now. There we go. Okay, so I gotta shoot some bears. I think that's a mission for tonight. There's still a small problem, which is that I can't move. So, don't clap yet. Maybe now? No. Like, I can move towards the camera, but no other direction works. Why could that be? Yeah, challenge mode, I know. I always want to try this, but I mostly don't. God damn it. Like, I'm putting all the right buttons here. This is why I use the DS4 Windows thing. Yeah, like the game is hard enough. Some of the platforming is really difficult. And I don't know about the shooting yet. How bad that gets. I'm not sure what to do. Let's see if anybody knows online. Project 64. Sorry for uttering those words. And PS5 controller. Oh, these are a couple of years old. Okay, there's somebody's video. Who's also, like, on this video, this guy is streaming the game while trying to fix the controls. This is... Oh, he just tells everybody to get DS4 Windows. How did I lose my install of DS4 Windows? I guess I just gotta re-download it. I don't think I removed it from my computer. How could this even happen? Like, I ran a deep search. Put on Super Surfer up? Okay. I'm not sure. Do I just get like a YouTube video of it? I guess that works. There's Super Surfers Skibidi Mabbe. That sounds good enough. Let's listen to the song while it's beautiful.
Saka, tiki taka, oi baka, cracker kaka, maka taka, hakar daka, tiki taka, sushi baka, skibidi saka, Guardiola, Motorola, Santi Cazorla, Guardiola, Motorola, Santi Cazorla, tiki taka, Romeo la caca, Guardiola, Motorola, Santi Cazorla.
Okay, I'm done. Let's configure the keys. Okay. I need to do it again. Now that my controller is a fake Xbox 360 controller. Okay, Z trigger. And the trigger keys, and I think it should be done. Okay, here we go. Now I can play the game finally. Alright, how did I get my gun out? Like, we haven't seen any Squirrel NPCs, but here they are like all dead. This body's hot as shit. Yeah, like the gun's rate of fire is not very high. And the zombies are like faster than in most Resident Evil games. What the hell? And you also can't jump while doing this. It seems easier to just run. yeah, they seem to extract my speed, but they do give up at some point. Wow, that's a great tombstone. Hello, Lucas Guy. Hello for your special YouTube-esque appearance. YouTube stream title says you are going to be playing Squirrel with a gun, but your Twitch title doesn't. It does, right? Like, people can't miss out on my current funny title. There's Mrs. Icy Nuts and Mr. Seam, and this is highbrow humor. I played a little later, so it might be still not updated somewhere. But on Twitch it seemed to be alright. Oh, these happy bouncing mushrooms on. What does baby crying to do with this? Pea stain. Yeah. Those damn Brits. But what do I do next? Do I really have to shoot all the zombies? Is that gonna be a challenge? And then the door is gonna open like in some Zelda shit. Yeah, I guess like the dead said, Gary, what was his name? That I need to put the zombies back to the grave. That's my current mission. Okay, too far. I guess them glitching against the hill is very fortuitous to me. Literally, what were they thinking about with this rate of fire? Why is it so slow? I guess I gotta make some distance before I shoot. Shit. Alright, that works. Oh yeah, 2 low shotgun proficiency. Really, pew, ho, ha, and get it up. Or whatever the Skyrim sound is. There's more zombies now. Oh, you can kinda like strafe weirdly when you use both the sticks. This is some arcane like pre-standardization control scheme. Okay, I kind of wanna die and try this freshly from the start. The horrible noises. Yeah, okay, I might be here all night. like comparing these between a part where like a zombie dies in one hit. I think the second version that's in my imagination would just be more fun. Because it's a really fun concept, but like usual with this game, it's like max difficulty instantly. Also, I think my previous shots should have hit. And then they crawl and you can... Like, do you shoot over them? Stand on a grave. Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah, I'll do that in my next life. But because you can't jump while holding the shotgun, I need a moment to stave it off. Yeah, I see now what the baby crying is. It's a play, yes. It looks cool that Conker stands on top of the tombstone and misses zombies. I guess this grave is too high. Oh shit. And that's rare developers laughing at you. Wait them down? There might be. I need to test the controls before I go. Like, what does the right stick do exactly? Okay, with right stick you can strafe. And with left stick you move like normally. Yeah, you don't get a control scheme in any game like this anymore. And then... Okay, this doesn't seem too useful. I can't think of a way to aim down. There's only so many buttons. I guess if I like make a better use of strafing, I might be able to shoot while I'm backing up. Fucking rare. Well, that's the best end result so far. What is going on now? Can you kite them? Not well. But I didn't try too hard. Yeah, Jolly's got hard, much too hard for Nintendo 64. I guess my controller cord being a bit loose and computer getting confused what's going on. Okay, let's try again. I'll keep trying. The main problem there was that multiple zombies were after me. If it was only one, backing off while shooting would have worked. So I'll try to get rid of a couple of them. I mentioned that I played this game at my cousin until the cow part, and then I stopped for some reason. And I asked my cousin how far he got on the game, and I remember him talking about some like fucking zombies, so it might have been this part. Okay, hit right off. So your damage seems to be quite random, just like the Resident Evil. I think like a critical hit to shoot the zombie's head off is literally how Resident Evil critical hits work. Okay, I'm in a horrible loop. And unlike most places with battles, there aren't even any chocolates here. And now that the strafing is on the... not the right stick, it's a C buttons actually. I couldn't shoot, like the wait is so long. Yeah, like because C buttons are taken by the strafing, there is no camera control at all. Okay, that wasn't good at all. I need to improve by a lot. Does it have a scope on it? Yes, it does. While the range is pitiful. I guess it's a basic wise guy thing to say, but in real life the range of a shotgun is closer to a pistol. But in video games it's always like right in front of you. Alright, I'm gonna try from here. Like, they are slowed down by the hill. If you hold R, you should be able to... Oh, yeah! Like, I tested it and said that, well, this is useless. But I guess it can be very useful, and this is harder to get out of than it looks, I promise. So with that, I should be able to shoot from top of a tombstone. If I can get there. Yeah, I guess that's where the scope comes up. And weirdly, you aim with the left stick while the camera is completely inverted. And yeah, it is a laser sight. Okay, this is the way you're supposed to play this, I guess. You hold the button to get the laser. Like, you need to press it twice to actually... I don't understand what these controls are. But if this works... Does it work? Yeah, it does. A head clean, cut in two. Okay, that's satisfying. Okay, come to this side. Yeah, compared to the other ways of doing this, this is a lot easier. Next Resident Evil remake needs a Conker mode. That would be awesome. But the monkey's paw would be it's that weird young Conker that was showed up at some point. There's rumors that there's gonna be a new Resident Evil game revealed at Summer's Game Fest tomorrow. But it's probably just gonna be The Rock's energy drink and shitty movie once again, and very few video games. Be a human in the Conker furry costume. Okay, I think that's even like one notch worse. Because Conker really doesn't have like a place in the video game world right now. Although he's a great character, obviously. Now we get more. I'm gonna choose this. Oh no. Oh no. Will I make it? Ah, shit! Okay, I get one final chance that I don't even deserve. Are they gonna go this far? I don't think they are gonna come here. They were working on Conker 2 before nuts and bolts became their focus. That's not surprising. I actually read something about Conker 2. I think they even started it on Nintendo 64. It was something like Conker's Another Bad Fur Day and Conker's Another Bad Day. And it had like a space theme to it, at least partially. And there would have been a pool chew, for example. They are just phasing through the fence. I'm kind of getting a hang of how this works. But I'm still not... I guess the thing is that you push like the trigger partially in. No, Nintendo 64 doesn't have that functionality. But I'm still not sure what makes the laser sight appear. Alright, now the door opens. Are the zombies still here? I think they are, yeah. I have one health, so I don't want to risk it. Yeah, the control scheme is very Eldritch and esoteric. Oh, there's one still alive. I need to leave. But thank you so much for the tombstone tip. If I manage to leave even now.
But I suppose that's another 12 souls. Right.
I don't want a zombie biting at me when the cutscene ends.
Find that you're the one who'll be
Okay.
needing a will. Inheritance.
Okay, so that's dealt with. Yeah, okay. Yeah, why not? At least they're generous checkpoints, so I can't be too angry. So what was that and where did it come from? It's like the... I guess it's like the other worm. So, the game was difficult before, but this is something else. Another fun thing that we're fixing in the Xbox version. I see people complain that the Xbox version is missing content, but if it's missing content like this, I'd say that's not always a bad thing. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, I think I just need to like jump a little bit off the road and dodge the snake that way. Do I wait when it appears? It seems to have a big radius around it. It's completely invisible. You just have to learn where they are. Okay. But you can back down. It's not instant. This is not some Dragon Slayer bullshit. It's just the normal amount of bullshit. Like that's... You can deal with that. I guess it's just a better way to do the other worm too. Ah, fuck, I lost my focus for a second. Okay, I didn't die. Yeah, there's bullshit, but not enough to swim in. Which you can also, of course, do in this game. More worms. Maybe this is Rare's idea of a horror game, that any step can be lethal. Oh, that happened so fast. They also have a pattern that you can't quite expect. Yeah, they don't really have a cooldown. It's just an animation that makes it seem like they go away, but they actually don't. Holy shit, there's two. And even up to that point, you can die in one hit. So should I just accept rooms like this one as another here in this level? Because I think now we transitioned like to the horror part of the game. Oh, it's the Coppola Dracula haircut.
Welcome to my house. Please enter of your own free will.
Fantastic voice.
You some of the happiness that is so evident in your face, and so lacking.
That was a great look at the camera.
In my own.
There's that kid in there. Okay, I'll just cross this threshold here. I'm sure that's of some significance. I don't think what it is. Anyway, my fair do.
What?
I've only seen part of this movie that is referencing.
So, I seldom have visitors in these parts. What, being out here in the middle of nowhere, on such a cold and gloomy night? Pray, follow me. You look as if you're in need of sustenance.
Game is a masterpiece made of used syringes and fecal matter, but still a masterpiece. That's a really good way to put it. Like, the game is nasty in every sense of the word, but you just can't look away.
This way. As you can see, the house is in somewhat a state of repair. Having a few refurbishments doing at the moment, and I was planning to have all this knocked through to make one big, but anyway, well, I think we'll just stick to the conservatory.
Okay, the rambling Dracula is.
My dining room.
He's very friendly.
More wine?
I don't mind if I do, thank you.
Yeah, Conker doesn't say no to that. There's a great image of like a pilgrim squirrel just burning down a village or something.
No. I never drink.
Just smoke the weed.
So, who's this guy here? He looks like you.
My forefather. He was a crusader in a war of long ago. Went with the allies, with the squirrels and the panthers.
Oh, we actually getting a serious backstory here.
Alas, was not successful.
Yeah, and he had really stupid teeth as well. Didn't they have any dentists back then?
Yeah. Who are you to criticize me or my ancestors, whose blood runs into these veins?
Cool veins.
You are not of noble birth, and never will be.
Pray, accept my apologies. Whenever you talk about my ancestors, I get somewhat.
I think this is by far the longest dialogue in the game so far.
Oh, that's alright. I know how it is. Family. Yeah. So, you been here long?
About 300 years.
Really? It's quite a big family then.
No, it's just me.
Oh. What's that noise?
But like Conker's voice acting is
The children.
kind of strange when you first hear it, but
What sweet music.
oh, this is from the old Dracula movie. You just get used to it, it just sounds right.
Howling.
What is that noise?
Conker finally questioned what
Sounds like
dumb
somebody's
line the sweet
banging on the
music thing
door.
is.
They don't like you either, I take it.
Oh, shit. The villagers again. Sounds
You
like
just,
there's
you just need
more
to
of
say
that.
shit to make it funny.
This could be your lucky night, Conker. I was going to kill you and drink your blood. But now I think I'm needing your help. Pray, come here.
Can we just go back a bit there? The drinking my blood bit? What's all that about?
It's great how Conker's face with so many emotions. Yeah, that was a well-animated scene. But what exactly is going on now?
It's delicious
Oh, really cool vampire form.
and familiar. Yes. I think you are my great grandson, Conker.
Yeah, I think it's the blinks, you're right. That makes it work so well.
Welcome
So
in.
Conker's a vampire now. Okay, alright.
These little villagers.
There's something inspiring about the lack of restrictions in this story.
It's never worked yet. As you can see, I've had a few minor alterations to the house. There's a grinder,
Yeah, great to have the grinder.
pumps, and we have some other bits and pieces. It is your duty, your errand, indeed the whole point of your existence as of this day, is to fetch me the villagers, pop them in the grinder, and let me feed them. You may feed too if you wish, but only later. Well,
Alright, we got the next mission.
oh yes, I forgot. You can only speak like what you are.
Oh, he changed species.
Chop, chop. Fetch me the villagers.
I am hungry.
Like, this game is so old, but I've never seen a single picture of Bat Conker in my life. Okay, and I've been trying to read this message. If Conker's ancestors were part of the Inquisition, do you think they were also conquistadors? That's a great question. But yeah, I guess Bat Conker is kinda cute. Reminds me of the Banjo-Kazooie, like form changes. Oh, you can fly! Oh no, you can fly! What the hell is that controls? It seems like you go automatically backwards. Huh? I don't understand at all what is going with the flying. So, okay, you go backwards by default, that is very strange. And then you can go with inverted controls up and down. Oh, with B, you can fly forward. Okay, so A is flying backwards and B is forwards. Alright, got it. So I gotta round up the villagers. This looks like a huge level. I'm impressed that the N64 was running this so well. Oh, attack, yeah. It makes a beautiful sound too. Actually, there's many sounds. Of course, like they're gonna put detail into stuff like this. Is that how I direct the villagers? Like, are they gonna follow me if I go here? The point is to grind. Oh, grind is not here. And there's the echolocation. Or do I grab them somehow? There are stairs here. Let me, oh, there's the grinder. Okay. In Depth version, you have a bunch of 2E style first-person mode where you get a vignette of Conker's pulsating... Vignette of Conker's pulsating anus. Okay, that's, I'm surprised even with this game, but... Okay. So that's like your, behind camera or something. How do I lead them to the grinder? Okay, attack successful. Then you can carry them, okay. And you can feel how much heavier it is to fly with this. Like, there's a lot of nice physics simulation. Okay, and then the bumps work a bit better. Oh, he feeds through them. Oh, that's so lazy. Yeah, like, if I guessed 100 times, if 1,000 times, I wouldn't have thought of this mission being in the game when I started. Yeah, that guy was full of blood, like, impressive amount. Okay. Can I take it this far? You can actually see them, like, double down when you touch the ground. I would say many modern games even don't have details like this, and they would just, like, clip through the ground. I'm worried that I lost a lot of health already. And there's probably still a lot of villagers left. Okay, there's the next one. Overall, these are not bad controls at all. I would say these are very good flying controls. My first impression wasn't great, but... now that I got more used to it, like, there's no problem with these. Okay, third one. You gotta watch him feed every time. Okay, yeah, I was guessing that that's gonna happen eventually. Yeah, technically, and maybe even like design-wise, every part of this game is impressive. And in the design side, I would say like not in a good way every time. But in a technical way, it's just great. I wonder if this really ran so smooth on an Action Nintendo 64. It's a long way from Ocarina of Time's like 80 FPS. And these controls are like, if you compare with Mario 64 flying, which has different goals, but still, this is infinitely better. I might be taking the long way to the grinder. Like this is like there's many villagers there. I doubt I have to make this whole way every time. Yeah, I thought at first that you have to worry about like a time limit where you drop them, but that's not the case. And it would be like on par with the rest of the game challenges. Yeah, this is a much faster way to get here. Like usually the challenges in these games are sort of layered. Hiding, are we? Even the wet sloshing after it hits the ground. Yeah, I don't think I can 3D it this time. I thought it might have been like a villager hiding and you would have to gas them out. I think it's like one part of a rope phrase after 3 villagers. So it might be overall 9. Kid is hiding in there because he's embarrassed of his flesh strip. But nowadays he's not anymore. Like, he used to hide it with like white makeup, but nowadays he just lets it show. Also, he seems to show his teeth more than before. There's some Donkey Kong renders with Donkey and Diddy. Where like it's almost the same render as before, but now both of their teeth show up. I think like Diddy's redesign is overall weirder than Donkey Kong's because they changed so little. And I don't think Cranky has any change at all. You can see Cranky in the Treehouse play demo that they showed. It just looks like basic Cranky to me. I've seen people say that Nintendo like hates rare designs and Miyamura hates Donkey Kong Country, which he might, but I doubt those are like motivations for the changes. Yeah, I agree. It's strange how only one character got like a big redesign. Although Diddy and Cranky are auxiliary characters and Donkey is one of the main characters, who's gonna get his own movie and has his own amusement park nowadays and... Oh shit. Where is he? See, one is there, but let's take care of this one first. But one weird thing is that there was a pretty recent Miyamoto video where he visited the Donkey Kong park in Japan. And there was like a huge, really well made Donkey Kong costume that somebody used. And it used the old design. At least it looked like the old design to me. So that shows like a weird lack of communication to me. Yeah, Nintendo World seems to be like stuck with the old design. It says to me that like the game team was free to redesign Donkey Kong if they wanted. It wasn't like a corporate decision. Probably was some part of it, but like it wasn't something they did to everything at the same time. And I think if you read like comments from people who worked at Nintendo, they tend to say that they have like a surprising amount of freedom. Which probably ends like at some things, but still. Did I get my Switch too? I haven't even dared to look like what the prices are. Okay, am I done? I... Okay, we got the good blood splashing at the end and Gibbs flying like the usual. Okay, this is just horrifying now. Like that has to feel horrible.
Every day.
Oh no. Maybe zombies will like...
More zombies.
Will be on my side?
Barrel boy.
Oh, they aren't.
Wait for the last time.
Even Conker doesn't like it. Anyway, it's pretty amazing how that essentially minigame part was actually intuitive and well made and not that difficult either. I would say I prefer that over the PC mechanic of the first level. Yeah, he does have a pump actually, not a double barrel, so... Or I guess... There are two barrels, I don't know what to call this. But yeah, I like the flying part. Definitely one of the best gimmicks so far. So, where the zombies at? Good start. If it now puts me back to the start of the flying part, I will reconsider if I actually like it. But I don't like Half-Life devs and thought the tube was a second barrel. I would say so. How do the worms again? Yeah, maybe you got that far. No, you start here. I really can't control the checkpoints. They are fair. And if I can stay with like just one zombie at a time, it's gonna be alright. I guess I need to aim for the head. Yeah, you do need to aim for the head. That is a key part of this. Can we talk now? Apparently not. So that guy's just a weird detail. Shoot the bastard, but he seems friendly. Oh no, I missed. Oh god. So you can shoot 2 times with less reload time, and then with reload more. Yeah, I don't think that's how this gun should work. Okay, I will shoot the bastard. Yeah, like the dismembering mechanics, they are pretty advanced for this time. Although I think Deus Ex came out in 2000 and it didn't have dismembering. I'm remembering wrong. But there's also the Turok games on Nintendo 64 that I think are pretty detailed, like enemy damage. I've never played Turok because people tend to say they have terrible level design. Although they have like fun guns and... Yeah, it is kind of like you hold the button, and when you let go, it shoots. Yeah, that's how it works. The only other game I've seen with console like this is Metal Gear Solid 3. In that you also like need to hold the button to aim. And then on PS2 you push the button to the like limit, and then you actually shoot. Or something like that. And if you let go of the button softly, you don't shoot. It's one of the rare games that uses the pressure sensitivity of the PS2 controller buttons. Why are you crawling? Okay, I'm gonna go look for more zombies. Found one. It feels easy to get some leeway with these zombies compared to the graveyard level. Probably because they aren't swarming all over you. Okay. Yeah, there being less of them is a deciding factor, definitely. Like, this way I can actually appreciate what the controls do, instead of just trying to cheese it. Would I leave here? Yeah, why not? It's pretty spacious, and it has the grinder. And the blood pump. So don't have to buy those either. And the picture looks decent enough like my believable forefather that I wouldn't even need to change that. Yeah, like not having to buy your own blood grinder definitely saves some money. Ah! Am I back at the beginning? Yes, I am. Whoa, that's harsh. But I know how to shoot now, so it's not gonna be a problem, I think. Like, I finally learned the controls, at least somewhat. Where's the zombie? There it is. And you can actually shoot very far when you use the laser sight. And it's better than in many modern games how the head just splits when you shoot it. I think the most recent game I can think of where there's very satisfying enemy damage modeling is Resident Evil 2 remake. Can mention some bloke designing the staircase and having a chuckle to himself, this'll get the little shits. Yeah, like the camera doesn't show you until the last minute that there's a pit. It could be a wall or a closed door, but no, it's an instant death pit. But I do get the feeling from some parts of this game that the devs just want to laugh at the potential player misery. I think the club is probably the worst one in that regard. Like, it was just nonsense design. But it was still kind of memorable, so in a way I appreciate it. So there's the pit. I'm not gonna go there anymore. I'm also afraid of going there. I hope that's not mandatory. I'll try some other way. God, that bottle's hot. I mean, bad. Yeah, it was pretty hot too. Those rocks. Okay, where next? Speeding, very satisfying. He like angrily spinning around while jumping. Any zombies? Yeah, like it seems clear in the story that even Conker is fed up with the shooting. But it really isn't this bad here. The graveyard level was a pretty horrible introduction to it. What am I looking at there? Oh, whoa, is there a zombie close by? There is something weird there. I'm gonna take a closer look. Oh, here too. Oh, they're just bats. I wonder if they're the same bats that heckle you in an earlier level. And if they are gonna have a head-splitting animation. No? They are actually completely immune to shooting. That's worrying. Do I even want to be here? Maybe I need to go somewhere else. But I heard a zombie. They are vampire, but oh, I see. Of course. There is a zombie here somewhere. Can I see like below me? No. Okay, okay, we are back to swarms. Ah! This is gonna work as what is the word? It seems to work either way. Choke point is the word I'm looking for, yeah. I was just thinking funnel and thought that that's not quite right. Okay, gotta get them fast, because there's 2 incoming. Alright. Can I leave now? I'm pretty sure this has to be a multiplayer level in the game. This has just a structure for it. And there might even be a bat power-up where you can shit on other players, literally. That was in a nasty spot! Yeah, like, it's not even just being a jump scare, it's also that I could have very well died there. Did that little shit actually go back to the jump scare spot? Yeah. It's like programmed to go back there if you leave. Gotta get up on the top of the bookcases, there's something that you do. I noticed a button on the bookcases and I tried to get there, but I'm gonna blame the camera. Let's see, where's the staircase? And then there's the bats. I think I need to look out for them. Or maybe I can get from here. Oh, there's a context sensitive thing. Okay, so the shotgun doesn't work, but the crossbow does. Oh, shit. I guess it's like a stake that goes through their heart. Okay, I hear one coming. Is that all? I think that's all. It uses stereo sound pretty well that you can hear when another bat is coming. I don't know what exactly I gained, but that might be a part of getting out of here. And I can also walk here freely. Did I see a zombie? No. I'm not sure where the rest of zombies are. Like, I explored the major rooms. There's one way. Maybe I'll check there. If they ever make that Dark Zelda based on that early art we talked about, they should give Link a crossbow again. That'd be cool. Yeah, last time Link got a crossbow, his Twilight Princess sequel got neutered into a minigame, essentially. But yeah, Link with a crossbow would be cool. Okay. Also, I recently saw the Zelda Indigo that I played the first demo of. Like a Final Link design. And it really is like the bearded 35-year-old Link that's made for our generation. Like, we are finally being seen. We finally get the character that represents us. Yeah, literally me. I think I have that picture. Not that it's so important, but I should have it pretty close. There's like a million windows on the way. Okay, it's getting less and less worth it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it. and the game was implied that it takes place after Ocarina of Time. I've seen people making concept art for years, and for decades, I mean, of like an old Link, and you gotta trust fans to make it happen. Okay. I could have been able to do that like a couple of hours ago. But this still... Oh no, there's more bats. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. Oh, but they are all in front of you. That makes it much easier. I shouldn't have said the word easier. Okay, there we go. Any more? I doubt this level has any like midpoint save points. So I really just gotta keep going and not fail. So this where the bats would have heckled you. Oh, there's a key, a funny rareware key. Real life doesn't have save points either. Well, in real life you don't have to like shoot zombies and bats very often. Yeah, yet. You're correct. We have the 2030s coming up. And that might be the decade of zombies and vampire bats. The only downside is that I have no idea where to use the key. Is it just for the front door? I think the front door did have a keyhole. It actually might even have 3 keyholes, so this might be that you have to look for 3 keys. Which would be a classic video game challenge. We'll see soon. This runs from Castlevania 64, which has tons of annoying missions inside the castle. Oh, now the idea is that you can't jump this jump anymore. So you gotta clear the way before. You unlock Luigi if you jump in the grind. Oh, let's try. No. The most famous part in Castlevania 64 is a part where you can't jump or fall too high while carrying an explosive. And you gotta take that to the other side of the castle. Stream when? I'm not completely against the idea. Like, it's not a bad game, and there's even a sequel that's kind of the same game but better. Like, Castlevania 64 takes some getting used to, but it's not bad as most people say, from my experience. And the sequel is missing some fun rooms, just like the Xbox 360 version of Conker. I mean Xbox, not 360. Wait? Did you see something? Maybe I need to go buy the grinder. Doesn't want you to walk off. I wasn't planning, dude. This time you see the spikes before anything. The other pit didn't have any spike show up. I don't think there's any platform near the grinder. No. Oh, this must be the way. The castle isn't that big, but it's still big enough to get lost. I'm pretty sure I shot that zombie. I somehow only lost 1 health. And now I made it here. This might even be a checkpoint. And then you get to bridge that room. Okay, and... yeah, didn't Conker mention that, like, the castle doesn't have any chocolate? And yeah, it really doesn't have any chocolate. I haven't seen any chocolate for this whole session. Oh, my heart. So, new zombies just spawn. Yeah, game is filthy best, that confirmed. And it knows it, and it loves it. Like, I think we need more games that hate you. I'm dead. Is it all the way from the start? I'm mentally prepared to do it. I'm prepared to do it. It is all the way from the start. Like, it's like I never made any progress. Why are we here? Well, I'm trying to stay positive and say that I know now what to do. And can I send some like anthrax pulver to some rare employee? Maybe start the key collected? Nah, I clearly don't. Like that clearly put me back to the start. I can go check the bridge if that's still on. I don't believe it. I doubt it is on still. Yeah, because with that event, this fills with zombies and they are not here. Maybe with the last bit of copium. I can just go and check. I'm pretty sure this room will be full of zombies too. When you come back on the bridge. Yeah, this whole sequence is completely without any checkpoints. I think the game hurt me when I said that the checkpoints are pretty generous and they make up for the many bullshit parts. But I just gotta log in and do it all again. Complaining doesn't help. And this is nowhere near as bad as something I've seen on Retro Suffering. And this might literally be Retro Suffering because I'm not against counting Nintendo 64 as a retro console. I have no problem with that. It even plays on 2. It's fine by me to call that retro. It's a 360 retro that I find hard to swallow. It's Conker the Dark Souls Squirrel games, definitely. Retro stops the HDMI cable. Yeah, that's not a bad cutting off point. And they still call, like, new versions of games, they sometimes call them, like, HD versions. Like, even that's a pretty outdated term. But that implies that the high definition is the new thing for the game. Gotta get the attention. Is there one, like, pretty close to me right now? I'm hearing, like, in my right ear that there's a zombie right there around the corner. Is there? There is! So even the 3D sound it's a very reliable in this game. Should I got to switch to version of Metroid Prime 4? Metroid Prime 4K. I don't think that's been the naming scheme of even a single game so far. And yeah, you can blow the zombie stomachs out. That's pretty cool. Like 4K in big letters is a thing on YouTube videos, but not really on video games. Then we do the bats. Wait, are the bats already dead? Did the bats get like... Yeah, the bats get saved. For whatever reason. What? That's a very strange thing to save. I guess that's like one drop of... not shame, but like Mercy from Rare. Yeah, I guess the like yeah, PD. That's probably the best word. They PD'd the player. Maybe some testers found the... No, there were no testers. They laughed at the testers. I think the only thing they use the testers for in this game is like if a part was too easy, they made it harder. Also, I've lost my way. Like, this is not the right way to go at all. Tester got generated in the basement. Yeah. But yeah, I just thought that some people might have had like the major problem with the bats. So it's a way to conserve life on the second run that you don't have to deal with them. Yeah, this is where the key is. And the part really is a little bit shorter when you don't have to deal with the bats. Where is the key is gone to? I think I see like a couple of polygons of a zombie. Yeah. Is it broken to peek around the corner? It looks like it. But it probably isn't. Yeah, it's just twitching around. And I know there's a second one. On the left. Come on. All right. Hello, Nex. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't post a schedule earlier. But you just got saved of me replaying this whole part again. Imagine you had to wait until they were in the breath smelling distance. Yeah, like this shotgun has a pretty good range overall. Oh, you replayed this multiple times. Yeah, I think most people who played this game probably had to do this a couple of times. But this is not that much harder than the other parts in this game. I actually think this is overall a pretty good part. It's just that if you have to do it many times, it of course gets a little bit old. The level design and the general idea here is pretty good. Can you jump off? I can't jump at all when I have the key. And I don't think I can drop either. The level is very clearly built that you like take care of the bats and then you walk the way where the bats were back to the front door. Prefer that over making any game too easy to remake. We just discussed the remake earlier today, and I would say that there's some parts that would be improved by making them easier, and there's like just a couple of parts that might be better if they got removed, like the worm part. I don't think the worms are fun. Even the room looked nice. Or maybe I'm just a casual Conker gamer. I wonder if the Castlevania 64 explosive challenge like inspired this. I would say it's possible. Even compared to many games nowadays, the feeling of groundedness in this game is pretty heavy. Like you feel like Conker is like part of the world. And that is thanks to all the physics simulation. Part is better aim and Conker's Van Helsing costume. Oh, that's how they spruce it up in the remake. I would say this aiming is not that bad when you get used to it. It just took me a while to figure out the controls. Okay, and then I know that that room... And yeah, Conker fuzziness is on another level in the remake. But it still looks good. And that sort of effect isn't done much nowadays because it's based on transparency. And many modern lighting techniques don't work with transparency. So the classic way to do fuzziness also was lost with that. I died in this corridor last time. And there's even more. I feel like these different corridors have like a very different size scale to them. Actually, I don't even feel like I know that's the case. Ah! Okay, I thought I wouldn't be able to do that. yeah, like every zombie is dangling eyeball. I think that's the physics part of zombies, that eye dangles, like, programmatically, instead of being part of the animation. This is like the final boss of the zombie encounter. Easy. Although I do see one more. Going outside? Is that like a sentient zombie? Oh, there's more here. I'm gonna use the table. Feels very cinematic to shoot the zombies on the table. There's another part you will most likely retry multiple times. I don't doubt that. Like, I'm not expecting the game to get any easier from here on. I saw a zombie running here. Did he run to the pit? Like, how did the AI decide to do that? No way he's gonna beat the sex minigame first try. Oh, there's hot coffee. I wonder if they're finally gonna put like an actual sex minigame to GTA 6. Just to make fun of the ancient debacle. I think the only game I played with the sex minigame is God of War 2 and 1 and 3. I don't actually remember if 3 had one, but 1 and 2 did for sure. Okay, I just wanted to vent my aggressions. There's even more zombies, and I don't think there's been a checkpoint even now. But why do I remember the teddy bear zombies from some game? I thought they were in Conker, but these are squirrel zombies, right? Maybe it's a completely different game. Oh, 3 does have one. Okay. Friend brought it over to my house at one time and played it, and I was like, whoa. I think that's exactly the effect it's supposed to have on you. Teddies from Lade. Oh, they are Lade. I see. Some of the symbols on the walls are referenced for the Twitch Project movie. Okay, I don't know that one. Like I always say, movies. My knowledge really isn't very wide with those. A Rare Witch Project. Oh, Blair Witch Project. Actually, I know that one. I haven't seen it, but I know it. I know the iconic, like, staring at the corner scene. And it was one of the first movies that were filmed like it was, like, found footage. Oh, it's Count Konkula. Of course, that's the name. It's a great name. So Conker literally has, like a noble blood. I wouldn't be surprised if that's like the plot point, how he gets to be the king at the end. Is that's like his rightful position. Yeah, and he is 1% vampire. Okay, there's another key. I think I need to clear the way before I get it. I wonder if I die now, is it gonna put me back to the closed door? The background looks kind of impressive here. Like there's different layers to it. And of course one of the layers is 2D, but it still looks nice. Can I predict the thing in this game again? Yeah, I know that usually doesn't work. And it absolutely is one of the best things you can say about the game, that you literally can't predict what's gonna happen. I'm lost. Is this a way forward? Oh, now there's a creepy music box. This is just a grinder. It's not the way forward. But wait, didn't I... This is like a different entrance? I don't know how I got back to the grinder that easily. And there's a zombies respawn while I did that. I'm really not sure what to do. I guess I need to bring the key to the front door again. It does have multiple locks. I was looking for a new keyhole, but that probably doesn't exist. Did I imagine a zombie here? I'm sure I saw one. Ah! Yeah, I saw one. There we go. Yeah, Yoshi needs to save Mario soon. Ah, shit, I hear more zombies. I wonder if the grinder is the best way to get back to the keyhole. I'm gonna see if there's a way around here. I'm gonna conclude no. Let's try the other route. Babies aren't mobile zombies, no object permanence. And they do like tend to disappear and come back again. Okay, I don't think this is the right way. Like maybe respawning enemies is just a sign in video games that the main character doesn't have object permanence. Oh no. Is the grind a reference to a movie? Cartoon keys have long outlived their source. I don't think cartoon keys are that common. I can really mostly think like rare games that have cartoon keys. Actually, is there any other rare game that uses keys than this? There is the big key in Banjo-Kazooie. You know, Ice Key, the biggest secret in video games. Oh, the big ring at the end and the big teeth. Does the key have big teeth? Oh, now I see what you mean. Yeah. Like this shape of key. Yeah. I bought it so well that I didn't even question that this key shape doesn't really like... it's not based on any real-life source anymore. There are many other cartoon things like that. Like the cartoon version is almost more prevalent than the real-life version. And then we got the... Yeah, I was so immersed in this hyper-realistic game that... Like, I bought every detail. Anyway, where did that ladder appear? It might be the library. I guess you can kind of say that this is like Resident Evil, the structure, where you go around the level and find keys. Okay, the ladder isn't here either. Is it in the dining room then? Where was the dining room again? Yeah, you can go there from below here at least. Resident Evil 4 is Conker-like. Well, the shooting is kind of like Conker. Like you get stuck in place while you shoot and stuff like that. It's not too far off. Maybe they use Conker's inspiration. I might be making a bad choice here, but... Yeah, wrong door even. I decided to dodge the zombies. Oh, proximate influence. Conker, Luigi's Mansion, Resident Evil 4. I was about to Resident Evil 64. What kind of game is that? Well, Resident Evil 2 is on in 64. I've forgotten where the dining room is. I think Luigi's Mansion is an important part of video game, like Legacy in general. 3 was gonna be in the 64 version at one point. Well, makes sense, because if they made 1 for 2, why not 3? I've heard that Resident Evil 2 on X64 is like a masterpiece of compression. It's like multiple times bigger on PS1, and they somehow managed to fit it in the cartridge. Oh, dining room is before the bridge. Yeah, first Luigi's Mansion special one. The third one maybe makes more sense design-wise, but the first one is so... Like, it has so many idiosyncrasies to it. Like, even just the sound design is just on point and completely unique. And it does have atmosphere to it. Could the ladder be on that, like, attic? Or what do they call that space? Resident Evil 2 from 700 megabytes to 45 megabytes. Yeah, that is a big compression. I still don't know where the ladder dropped. That is actually out of bounds. It isn't even something you can get to just for funnies. That would be something else. Like, they show your door opening or something and it doesn't even exist. That's a good way to lengthen a game by making the play, run in circles for hours. I have decided to shoot this zombie. It is 64 megabytes. Oh, is it really in the 64 cartridges 64 megabytes? Try the ends of the balcony upstairs. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, 64 and into 64. That can't be a coincidence. I think I looked here, but maybe I was too far away and it didn't, like, draw in. Although, I don't think there's any pop in the level. Yeah, not here. To me, it looks like a library. Maybe I just missed it. I'm gonna check the other one too, just in case. Like, the worst thing to do in a game is conclude you have done something and then you don't try it again. And it's the right thing to do after all. Okay, I'm gonna check out this chamber very carefully. It is here, actually. I saw the chocolates. The only chocolates in the level are nearby the ladder. And there's the ladder. I see it now. Yeah, it has happened to me multiple times. I think it might have happened in this game too at some point. I don't remember exactly. Okay, here we go. First chocolate of the day. And I don't... Oh, I did need one. Is that... Oh, it's another key. So that's the final one. Haven't also seen money for the whole session. I think you pay Signs of Time. Insert that hack. Lot despite Jang. Is that the Ocarina of Time ROM hack? Or what is it? No, no, no. Oh, I didn't drop the grinder. Thank God. I gotta be more careful there. Because I've been thinking about playing Ocarina of Time ROM hacks again in the near future. OOTIR hack that takes place in a post-apocalyptic Hyrule. But it's not the one where Link has a trench coat, or is it? Or does it even exist? Did I make that up? Because I think at one point you listed edgy hacks, which sound very tempting. Okay, that's a really old one. Okay. Yeah, I can play Sands of Time next time. I play some Zelda ROM hacks. Okay. Alright, potentially the last key. There's 3 keyholes, so I doubt it's more than this. Trenchcoat Link is only like 20 minutes long. You look at the image in the edge. Well, that kind of works. Like, if it isn't so great, being short just makes it better. Oh, I've been noticing a strange bookcase in the library. So this is like the other side of it. But how do I open it? How to open? Can I drop the key? Oh, you can't drop the key. So what the hell do I do? Any buttons? Not really. This key unlocks the way to the second door with 8 more keyholes. I'm ready for anything. But this looks like it should open. Ah! And if I can't drop the key, like, what can I do then? I can aim the key. Doesn't do anything. Yeah, no button drops the key. And this is clearly the way forwards. Leap of faith? Like, I still don't know where the checkpoint is, so no thanks. But if you pick up the key, you're softlocked and you have to unlock the bookcase first. Yeah, and the only way to get out is to die and go back to the, like, very first checkpoint of the place. And the first and the only one. I can't accept yet that's the case. I'm still in denial. Well, here it looks like you could survive the drop. I don't know what else to do. Like, I pressed every key here. And I even have a key, so... I guess I'm gonna drop then. Yeah, you just lose the key. Conker looks absolutely pissed off for a moment. Save is now corrupted. Yeah, like, even if you die, you just reform with the key in the small space and you can never get out. Oh no, there's a zombie. So I guess the thing is that you need to, like, prepare the way from the library. Fastest way to the library is... Guess it from here. And the barrel guy still hasn't done anything. He has to come out by the end. Okay, I see a zombie. Yeah, Twilight Princess had the save killing bucket release. And they made like a pretty complicated way to patch it because we didn't have any like native way to patch games. It was something like Twilight Princess patch channel, and through that you could fix it. And then they did the same mistake again with Metroid Other M. Where if you saved in a specific room, you could never get out again. Okay, we're at the library. Don't talk about the other M. That's fair. I think that's an acceptable rule. I haven't announced any rules for the stream yet, but I could accept that one. Like, yeah, you have specific save points in the game, but still they somehow didn't test that one. Like, it seems such standard thing to test that. Just save in every room. So what is the other side of the bookcase thing? Like, these has always looked weird to me with the glass panel. No. This also looks suspicious. Yeah, it adds some visual variety to it, despite being useless. But pretty much every room of the game is very visually polished. The bookcase doorway looked so obvious from the other side, but here... Yeah, I'm now resorted to shooting walls. Oh, it's here. It has to be this. And I know shooting it doesn't do anything, but I'm still gonna do it. And nobody has tried to complain. Well, is it? I'm not sure anymore. Maybe I need to shoot something with the crossbow, because that's still available. Or is it? It actually might not be. It actually isn't available, never mind. Yeah. Lever is the same room as the ladder and the doors. It probably is a lever somewhere, yeah. But it isn't here. So I gotta get back there and try to find it. The lever graphic in the game is kinda like blending into the environment. There was that one like lever before this level that I almost missed for a while. Actually, I did miss it for a while. The ladder is somewhere here. Oh, there's the lever. I see it. I see the lever. Don't listen to Sammy? Hey, he just gave a good idea. But okay, if you both say it, I think I need to believe it. Alright, I'm not very excited to platform over the grind, but I need to do it here. Hello, Master Voltaire. At least you don't drop to the grind if you fail that. If you pull that lever, you'll have to download the Conker Patch per Day update channel. I don't think they had any way to patch games in 64. And the result of that was that games didn't have game-breaking bugs. I think we have it worse overall nowadays, when everybody knows that you can patch the game. Like, I think Capcom's strategy nowadays is to release games literally unfinished. But they are far from the worst. I think the lever is a little bit too big for me. No, it isn't. And now it opens. Three-version Ocarina now. Oh, that's a good point. They did kind of patch it by re-releasing it. But that wasn't for bugs, I think, mostly. Maybe they did fix some. No, no, no! Okay, still alive somehow. Okay, and now I need to do this. This isn't the easiest piece of platforming. Some glitches can only be done in earlier versions. But yeah, most things like Ganon's blood, like they were overly careful with some of the details. Doing it on purpose? Yeah, I read somewhere that if you wanna be like a famous streamer, you're gonna make like mistakes that seem real but are actually done on purpose. And that makes the viewers more engaged. And I play by that book now. Yeah, for the clips. Okay, let's try again. What would make this much easier is that if Conker would have a drop shadow. But this game's like hyper-realistic nature doesn't allow for it. I think Rayman 2 did have a drop shadow and it's from the like same time period. Clips channel on Wii. Yeah, that's the only place where I post my clips. I'm almost surprised this door didn't have a time limit. And there's zombies while I'm running with the key. Okay, but that's manageable. Okay, so what happens now?
Finally.
Oh, the hard part? Oh no, the worms.
Yeah.
Metroid is the Metroid Prime as Rayman is the Everybody Loves Rayman. That's too deep for me. Oh god, it's right behind me. Yeah, I speak in Marvel quotes nowadays. Conker look at the barrel, so I think I finally need to do something with it. Yeah, that just happened. Alright, so this is the hard part. Yeah, I can believe, like, I remember the way being very narrow. Let's see his funny idle animation. Yeah, I believe we got a checkpoint. Like, that has to be a checkpoint.
What's going on there?
Yeah, I'm gonna let Conker get hard before the hard part. Should have added several difficulty options to story mode. I think the difficulty is part of the game's humor. But yeah, this game is overall kinda high difficulty. What the shit? Oh shit! I had control for a moment and then I didn't.
Much better.
So at this version, then hard, and then impossible. Now keys, don't say it. Don't say it. Okay, door is open. I think I skipped a few beats. Like, I would have said that's a bug if that, like, this part missed a checkpoint. Should I try to go slowly, or should I just try to blast it? He was dead dying 911. Yeah. I'm gonna try to go mostly slowly. Although this is a downhill, so... So close! I think that was a fluke, and I'm never gonna get that far again. Yeah, it actually does give a lot of leeway. Like, you can almost be off the track and still survive. It's just that it's so narrow and you go faster all the time that... it doesn't have that much. Okay, nailed it. At the end, it seemed bad for a moment. So, what am I gonna do with this? Oh, multiplayer mode has difficulty levels. Yeah, I'm gonna try that at some point. Yeah, where are we? Oh, is this gonna do something to the fish? This is like such an ancient thing now. No, it lets me go on the water. Yeah, I thought for a moment when I touched the wall that the barrel is gonna get destroyed. But no, it didn't happen. Conker sounds like a monkey at some point. Is this at all how I should have used the barrel? I feel like it wasn't. It definitely wasn't. Do I simply go all the way back now? Why did I even try to go here? What was I thinking? Reload checkpoint, please. Like, I had no plan what to do with the barrel. Yeah, I'm gonna, like, succumb. Oh, there's the new one. This isn't the same team anymore making the game. Like, what is this amount of mercy? Insane. I was completely ready to go back to the castle and do the whole thing again. Even the keys. Okay, I guess the point is to... Like, you couldn't swim here. So this must be where the barrel gets you. It's nice that you sort of, like, logically get a new tool and use that to get to the next level. And you even get money at the end. So that whole thing was like one mission. Still love their voice. I think the dangerous route to call any game with any, like, progression mechanics a Metroidvania. Okay, so where are we now? Should I know what this is? Yeah, like Dark Souls 1, you can easily call a Metroidvania if you really want to. Do you think that was Falling Shrine? You do get the nice music, so... Holy shit, all the way back here. This is kind of like the Falling Shrine moment. I know now what you mean. You actually link all the way back here. That's... always really fun. Okay, what's up with you? Oh, it just told me to... off. Can I do something new here now? I don't think I really gained any skills. Do I still have my gun? No, I have back to the frying pan. But it's night now, so that might have caused some new things to happen. Oh, you even got a key this early. Do I need to re-get this? Probably not. I'm gonna come back here if it seems I really need to get that key. Oh, but the time is so that I actually need to stop very soon. I'm gonna check up the hill land. But I'm happy I got through the whole castle part on one stream. That's a good chunk of the game done. Going to bed as God intended. I don't know if God intended me to go to bed at like 3 AM, but that's how summer goes for me. Keys in the last one must be running away. Oh, it was so much funner if in addition to all of that the keys ran away. Huh? Oh, we got the new movie again.
That's right. It's war once again. Your country
Is it between like the squirrels and the panthers? We are going back to that lore.
An enemy like we have never encountered before.
Oh, it's the teddies. Oh, now we got them. Where did they appear from?
Come from,
Oh, he doesn't know.
We need to send them back to wherever it was they came from. We need you, soldier. Yes, you. Sign up at your nearest signing up station. You should
I doubt I'm gonna do this with a shotgun. I'll probably get some other weapon.
Your country will be indebted to you.
What country is this even? Alright. That seems like the start of a new chapter. I really, really want to see what happens next, but... Yeah, I kinda need to stop around here. So, where that starts from, next time, it's gonna be the war chapter, it seems. And we are gonna meet the teddies. Do you know where to go? No, like, I'm just thinking that... It would be a better start next time if I, like, was about to get to the new area instead of wandering here for half an hour before that starts. It kind of has to be this, right? Ow. Let's see. I don't think I'm being here. I think you should go ahead and start and finish the next area, then start the next one and also finish that. Yeah, only weak need to sleep. But yeah, now I know where to start at, and the time period of the game is very vague. Oh, that's the weapon to surpass Metal Gear. But actually, cool cutscene. Yeah, I think this is the natural point to end the stream. Conker just watched his countryman get vaporized and now he's trapped in his own mind. Yeah, darkness imprisons him. Yeah, okay, we're gonna stop here. I hope I got a save of some sort. One can hope. But that is all Conker for tonight. Here's a squirrel who says to a zombie, "Get the fuck away from me." And yeah, that was fun. And at points it was not fun, but it was mostly fun. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back tomorrow with Blasphemous. Conker watching his brothers die for their country. Yeah, this fits for the last scene. But I'm kind of surprised that there's now a sense of, like, Squirrel Nation. Like, actual nonsensical world building. But yeah, thank you once more. Feels kind of sudden for some reason, despite this being a normal end stream. But still. Good night. And bye-bye.